If you're a fan of all things Power Rangers and Power Rangers related and you're new to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Anyways, thanks for watching and I hope you enjoy the video. So with Beast Morphers Season 2 airing in 11 days, I thought it's time to bust out another theory since the brand new season of Power Rangers is on the way in a couple of weeks. And I am very excited, you're very excited, everyone's very excited. So I thought I should make another theory video talking about a possibility that could happen in the series. And that is Dōbutsu Sentai Go-Busters making an appearance in Beast Morphers Season 2. Now you're probably wondering who is Dōbutsu Sentai Go-Busters and who are they in the Sentai? Well, in the Sentai, Dōbutsu Sentai Go-Busters are the V-Cinema versions of the Go-Busters team. They're basically a parallel alternate universe of the Go-Busters, and instead of having 5 Rangers on their team, they have 8 with the additional colours of green, pink and black. Now I've talked about these colours before, how they can be adapted into Beast Morphers, so be sure to check out that video. But what's really interesting about this parallel universe is it's an alternate universe where Messiah never happened, and instead they're under attack by the Machine Empire. Not that Machine Empire, this Machine Empire. Now you're probably wondering, Ash, how can they use these Sentai suits in Beast Morphers? And I'm like, that's a good question, audience or person watching this video. How can they use these Sentai suits? Well, make them an evil team of Power Rangers. Now, if you look at these suits for the Dōbutsu Go-Busters Sentai suits, they do look kind of evil with the black visors and the more sharper teeth and stuff like that. They could possibly be an evil form of Rangers. Now, they could make adjustments to the suits if they do film their own American footage eventually, but having them as evil Rangers would be a really smart thing to do. It would be an interesting arc depending on how long they can do it for. I know they've only got 20 episodes to work with, plus the 2 holiday specials, but they can really make something of their suits. Even if it's an arc that only lasts a few episodes, these suits can be good for evil Rangers. I mean, when was the last time we had an evil set of Power Rangers? It was probably Jungle Fury or SBD. That was the last time when we had a full evil team of Psycho Rangers or evil Power Rangers on the show. Yeah, I know Blaze and Roxy are evil Power Rangers as well, but when was the last time we had a full evil team? And I'm wondering if they do use the suits or they do use the footage, they can make those characters or those suits become evil Power Rangers. That'd be an interesting gimmick or idea to play with if Hasbro decides to go with it. And if Hasbro does decide to westernize these characters, it opens the door for them to put out a lot of merch with these characters. Lightning Collection figures, toys, merch, stickers, all kinds of stuff. I mean, all they're doing is basically taking the Go-Buster figures or the Beast Morpher figures and putting them in a different shade of color for the visors and stuff like that. It's easy printing money, that's for sure. And even if they don't have human heads, you can still make the regular toys you put out if they do decide to adapt them. So it's a win-win in merch if Hasbro does decide to adapt these characters, that's for sure. And now you're probably wondering, hey Ash, what about those 3 Rangers you mentioned at the start of the video? Can they be evil Power Rangers too? Maybe, but I want to stick to my theory that they might have a later role for those suits down the line in the franchise. I mean, it would make more sense to adapt the 5 suits they use from Dōbutsu and make them the evil Power Rangers. They can always use the extra suits I've been talking about for the characters later down the line. So yeah, that's one of my speculations with how they could possibly adapt the Dōbutsu suits in Beast Morphers. I don't know if they will do it, I don't know if they won't do it, but it's an idea that's been floating around in my head as we get closer and closer to the Season 2. Now, nothing has been announced if they will use the suits or not, so the best thing to do is just sit back and wait, I guess. So anyway guys, tell me your thoughts. Would you like to see the Dōbutsu suits in Power Rangers Beast Morphers Season 2? Tell me in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to hear your opinions. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, slap that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys around. Peace out and thanks for watching.